In our last two sessions, we've been talking about Don Imus, who incurred the wrath of the media and the public for calling the women of the Rutgers University basketball team nappy-headed hoes. After 30 years of insulting people, why did the public finally turn on him for this one comment? Because of the victim factor. We just love to blame somebody else for the pain in our lives. And up until he made that comment, he hadn't done quite enough for us to be able to pin the blame on him. But then he pulled off the deadly quintifecta of mocking 5 sacred cows in one phrase. First, he laughed at a group of women, and he did that as a man. Had he done only that, he could have gotten away with it. He'd done it before, and men have been doing that from the beginning of time. Second, he degraded them for being black. Now, Don had been picking on racial groups for a long time, but he did this here in conjunction with other insults. Third, he mocked them for losing. They had just lost the national championship after playing their hearts out. To be sure, in our culture, we virtually worship winning. It's almost a religion. But mocking the losers tends to irritate people. Hence the strict rules in the NFL, for example, against taunting. Fourth, he made fun of their appearance. Now, it's ironic that black people have been calling each other nappy-headed for generations. Ask any black woman what she fusses about most, and she'll tell you, her hair. It's the tight, nappy-headed look that she's trying to get rid of. And black women will make fun of other black women who look nappy-headed. I have heard black women use the term nappy-headed on countless occasions, and it never makes the newspaper, ever. But heaven help a white man who dares to make the same comment. What's the difference? The victim factor. If a white man makes the same comment, black women can use this as an excuse to feel victimized. And we human beings, not just black women, but we human beings, just love any excuse to blame someone else for the pain in our lives. Fifth, he described them in a sexually demeaning way, referring to them as hoes, which, for those who somehow missed a generation, is an abbreviated form of whores. Again, it's ironic that black men and black women have been calling black women hoes for many, many years. Again, something I have witnessed on many occasions. Black comedians have used this word on national television, and black musicians have screamed it in their nationally broadcast music. But is there an uproar about it? No, nothing, zero. But if a white man uses the same word, the victim factor rockets from 0 to 11 on a scale of 10. Fire him, throw him out, shoot him, or, in this case, more appropriately in a racial sense, lynch him. Imus enraged the public not because what he did was worse than what others have done, not because it was worse than what he had previously done, but because he scored big on the victim factor, period. Victims used him as an excuse for their unhappiness. Now, am I defending his behavior? No, not at all. He's a boorish, redneck, bigoted moron, but that's all. More about what he did and what should have been done in response to his behavior in our next session.